Hey, Armin. Man, 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 can't Oscar just lighten up? I am too, Armin. Hey, Isabel. Hey, Sean. Man, can't Oscar just lighten up? Can't her and the Empress Empire just lighten up? Billy Kay was just having a little fun. I I agree with you, Patrick. I agree with you 100%, Patrick. This is the Empress we're talking about. Patrick, this is the Empress you're talking to. Billy Kay should know by now to not make jokes about Asuka. Asuka kicked her ass the last time she tried to make funny little jokes about the Empress, and now and you thought and you would think Billy Kay would have learned her lesson, but no, she still goes around the locker room telling her stupid little jokes about Asuka. I mean, come on, Peter. Come on. Come on, Rosenberg. Come on, Rosenberg. Like, it's Billy Kay. She always lightens up the mood. She's glorious. She's gloriously funny. I agree. I absolutely agree with it. I absolutely agree with you there, Big Bob. But anyway, that will wrap things up here on the pre-show. We want to congratulate Sally Dennis on a big win over Liv Morgan here on the pre-show. Man, 2 big wins for Sally Dennis. 2 big wins. Yeah, Rosenberg, you should lighten up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being a special guest on here. Special guest on here, Trish. No problem. But that wraps up our time here on the pre-show. Again, thank you, Trish, for stopping by. You're welcome. And it's time to get things ready now as we get ready for Over the Limit. And again, big congratulations to Sally Dennis for defeating Liv Morgan on the pre-show. 2 big wins in a row now for Dennis. First Becky Lynch, now Liv Morgan, beating 2 multi-time world champions. Yeah, she's got a big future. She's got an absolute big future ahead of her. If she's knocking off multi-time women's champions this early in her career, she's got a bright future ahead of her. But anyway, it's time to get ready for Over the Limit as we kick things off with Cortez challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk. Fans think they will end up like every woman in AEW, get a push for a month and then be off TV. Sean, I couldn't care less what the fans think. Just hope the Masked Man shows up on Raw. They'll drag the Masked Man thing out. Triple H loves dragging things out. Seth is not going to appear until they know for sure he is cleared in time for Mania. But then again, Bron Breakker, from reports, are saying that he's going to miss WrestleMania. So their planned match between Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins might not even happen now. Knowing them, they'll just probably have like Seth wrestle Bronson Reed or Austin Theory. Well, Sean, I don't care. I don't care if it's been a positive reaction if they're in AEW. I personally don't care. Let them bitch. It's like what I said in my SmackDown review. I'm done listening to people say, oh, fans said this, fans said that. I don't care. Let them whinge. Don't give them a reaction. Hello everybody and welcome to Over the Limit. I am Travis Bateman alongside Corey Graves and also Michael Cole joining us as well for SmackDown. It's an honor to be commentating with you, Michael Cole, and it's an honor to be out here as well. Yeah, they've signed a multi-year contract anyway, according to Sean Ross Sapp, so whether people like it or not, they're going to be in AEW for a while. So people just have to deal with it. Yeah, tonight's show is going to be awesome. We got Indy Hartwell preparing for a match against this woman, Carmella, who is arguably one of the most popular women on Monday Night Raw. And of course, our big main event, AJ Styles says he's got one final run left in him. But the question is, can he do it? Can he knock off the Vision's leader, Seth Rollins, in our main event? Or will Seth Rollins once again prove once and for all that there is indeed no one better than Seth Rollins? Yeah, I've heard of him. He's how I found that live event match between Roxanne and Maxine. We're definitely taking things over the limit tonight. Dun, dun, dun. This here's what you call domination. Here's the combination in skills and concentration. Apparently AEW can't have comedy acts because AEW isn't about comedy. But yet they've got Harley Cameron, who is a comedy act. So they... The following contest is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, being accompanied to the ring by Christina Cortez. So Adam Pearce must be playable in 2K26 because his entrance got released. Not entirely sure why people want to play as Adam Pearce, but okay. Make Nick Aldis and Ava playable as well. Look in my eyes, what do you see? Yeah, we've brought. Yeah, look at the old original setup for Over the Limit. Yeah, the old original setup for this pay-per-view has made its return. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, being accompanied by his wife, AJ Lee, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. And listen to this ovation for CM Punk. Yeah, I did find the arena. The last time we had an Over the Limit pay-per-view was back in 2012, and the main event of that Over the Limit pay-per-view was John Cena versus John Laurinaitis. Oh God, that is so long ago. The less you talk about that, the better. Yeah, you're damn right about that. And the Over the Limit, and also Over the Limit was also the home of the gimmick match, the I Quit match. John Cena competed in 3 different I Quit matches at this event, defeating... Sorry, 2 I Quit matches at Over the Limit. One defeating The Miz in 2011, and in 2010 defeating Batista. And both of those matches were I Quit matches. The World Heavyweight title being defended. Cortez challenging for the title, and here we go. This rivalry all got started when Cortez and Christina jumped CM Punk and AJ Lee after they were celebrating their win over the Death Riders Renee Young and Jon Moxley. You know, Cortez said on the pre-show, on the pre-show, he said that he doesn't mind that his wife is getting a lot of the attention, but he also felt that he should have gotten more attention during this whole build-up with CM Punk, because it wasn't just about her and AJ Lee, it was about him and CM Punk. He feels like no one believes that he could defeat CM Punk. He thinks CM Punk is overlooking him, not taking him seriously. Well, Cortez is a former two-time NXT champion. Oh, he's also a former Intercontinental champion as well. Big clothesline. CM Punk in trouble here in the early goings. You know, Bateman, you know, Cole, you said it earlier. You said Cortez feels that he doesn't feel appreciated. Well, Cortez has a chance to be appreciated tonight if he can knock off CM Punk. Well, we know Mr. Money in the Bank, Ethan Page, is here. We saw him on the pre-show. He said that he said that he is considering. He says he has been thinking that he might cash in his Money in the Bank contract tonight, depending on the situation. Depending if the time is right for him to do so. And good for him. It's about time maybe he thinks about cashing in that briefcase. He's had it for quite some time. Well, I don't think he wants to suffer the same fate as Liv Morgan. I think he's just trying to be careful not to suffer the same fate as Liv Morgan when she attempted to cash in her case on Asuka. Oh! Big white noise there on Punk. And Punk manages to hold on and kick out at 2. And now Cortez getting all fired up. Oh, wait a minute, was looking for the skull kick, but CM Punk counters into the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice locked in, but Cortez breaks free. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Loud CM Punk chants here. Hey, Michael. Yes. Are you inspired? And now CM Punk looking for the go to sleep. Oh, Cortez counters. Cortez counters it into the skull kick to win the gold and a kick out. Ah. Christina can't believe it. You've got to be joking me. The only small nitpick I had is that it happened at a live event, but it's just that's just a tiny little nitpick. Not really something to spend 5 hours ranting about on a video about. Like most YouTubers would. And most idiots on social media talking about how them debuting at a live event is stupid. CM Punk building, and CM Punk now starting to build momentum once again. And now CM Punk takes down. Oh, look at this, looking for the GTS, but Christina now getting on the apron. Christina now trying to help out her husband, and AJ Lee goes after Christina. And AJ Lee, who's had a pretty busy week. AJ Lee going after Christina. She's had a very busy last several days. She appeared on NXT Halloween Havoc to show support to her girl Maxine Dupree, and Cortez, and she got beat up for it at the hands of Natty Neidhart and Carmen Petrovic. And Punk kicks out again. Looking for the skull kick, and Punk counters. And Punk with some AJ's kiss. With an AJ's kiss. Shades of AJ Lee. Went for the skull kick again. Gets caught. Gets caught into the Anaconda Vice. Gets caught in the Vice. Will this be it for Cortez? This is just our opening matchup. Cortez again looking for the skull kick. Look out. And gets caught. Went for the skull kick again and gets caught. Into the go to sleep. And CM Punk retains. SRS says that it was foregone conclusion that they were going to AEW for a month. They probably did a show in Sydney for them to debut in their hometown. Yeah, probably. Foregone conclusion. CM Punk overcoming the odds. Overcoming Cortez here tonight. An incredible performance. Well, Cortez put up a hell of a fight, but in the end, CM Punk puts Cortez to sleep as Punk and AJ celebrate. Now all I need is All Elite Dakota. I mean the fact that AEW has signed more Australian wrestlers than WWE is legit crazy. I wish Indy was in AEW, but oh well. I have to put up with her in TNA. They can keep going and sign Xena. Oh yeah, and Asia, who was in the crowd and got a selfie with Hangman and Andrade. And her too. The First Class. Yo, 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 yo! Over the limit! Yeet! Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary! Yeah, we're in the house tonight. Yeetville is in the house. And soon you're going to be looking at your next WWE Tag Team Champions. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. The Vision. You're going to be welcomed to the Uso Penitentiary. Usos. Dun 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 dun. I was born a king. Bring the back down since day one-ish. We've been down since day one-ish. We've been down since day one-ish. Say, line them all up, knock them down like this. Usos. Yeah, welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Yeah, 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 yeah. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Making their way is for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Hey, making their way to the ring, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. One of the greatest tag teams of all time. Jimmy and Jay. Funny, everyone loved TNA until they associated themselves with WWE. Now everyone doesn't like TNA. Well, there's a reason why. The Vision! The story of the fighter who's got nothing to lose. Battle tested, they're devoted to Jews. If you're down to the move, just me and my crew, we're battle tested. There's no stronger than me. As far as they're calling me, I'm ready for war. And their opponents being accompanied by Patricia Ryan. They are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Nathan Fraser and Bronson Reed, the Vision. No. Now all of a sudden WWE fans are TNA fans. Yeah, exactly. And now, and WWE talent keep taking all the TNA titles. Trick Williams, Santino's daughter is now the Knockouts champion. Kalani Jordan, Knockouts champion. JC Jane, Knockouts champion. Stax won the international title. Honestly shocked that Zarya and Sol Ruka didn't win the tag titles from the Elegance brand. TNA have barely won anything from WWE. Indy Hartwell and Elena Black ain't getting anywhere near that Knockouts title. They're not even gonna get a sniff at it. Elena Black can't even win a battle royal to become #1 contender. They rather have Tessa Blanchard there at the end, just to troll the fans to thinking she was gonna win. And here we go, the Usos taking on the Vision. Remember, the Usos claim that the reason why they're gunning for the tag team titles, like I say never, anything can happen. And like I say, you're full of yourself. You're full of it if you think otherwise. You think WWE are gonna let two of their former employees become Knockouts champions? WWE makes it all about themselves in that relationship. And they do the same thing to AAA too. Make it all about themselves. And there we go, tag made. Oh, look at this. Bronson Reed. Oh, wow. Look at the athleticism for a guy around 300 pounds. I've never seen Bronson Reed move that fast before. Now Jimmy Uso makes, and now Big Jim makes the tag, and Big Bronson gets slammed down. We've still got some big matches. We've still got some big matches tonight. We've still got some big matches to come later tonight. The most popular woman, Carmella, will meet Indy Hartwell in a grudge match, where Carmella will be looking for revenge. Against Indy Hartwell for attacking her and taking her spot in a gauntlet match that happened several weeks ago. And AJ Styles says he's got one final WWE Championship run left in him. Will he be able to pull that off in our main event against Seth Rollins, the Visionary? Now look at this. And Nathan Fraser with a roll-up, trying to steal the win there from Jimmy. Well, when it comes, well, as they say, anything can happen tonight. Ethan Page has made it clear he is here tonight. Oh! And he could very well cash in his Money in the Bank contract. And now Jimmy Uso trying to roll up the big Aussie. Oh, a big super kick. And another big super kick right to the side of the head. And now look at this. And now there's the Jagged Edge. And Bronson Reed with the Jagged Edge. And now Reed, Tsunami! And there's the Tsunami! And the Vision get the win! The Vision and the Vision retain their gold. Here are your winners and still WWE Tag Team Champions, Nathan Fraser and Bronson Reed. The Vision! Oh, the Vision leaving still with the WWE Tag Team titles, and Patricia obviously loves what she sees. The one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Usos were no match for the Vision. What an incredible tag team matchup that was, as the Vision remained dominant in the tag team division. Bianca revealed she's having finger surgery tomorrow. It's taking that long. It took her that long to get surgery on her finger. Who would have thought a broken finger would keep you out for so long? ready for tonight, Lexi? Yeah, I am. Great. Tonight, we're going to beat Rhea and beat Io and prove once and for all that there is no breaking our friendship. Damn right. No breaking your friendship, huh? I beg to differ. What do you want, Zelina? Her knuckle must have exploded like Buddy Murphy's knee. Oh yeah, true, because Murphy's still out of action. What do you want, Zelina? Get out of here. Well, first of all, look at my beautiful AAA Rihanna de Rihanna's Women's Championship. And I'm here to doubt your little friendship. Lexi, think of it like this. This is Charlotte Flair. Someone who, well, doesn't like sharing the spotlight with anybody. She is a Flair. And someone as selfish as a Flair wouldn't want to share the spotlight with anyone. Yeah, I didn't like sharing the spotlight with anyone. But if there's one person I'm okay sharing the spotlight with, that is Lexi. Do you remember all the comments, Lexi? How you don't have talent, you can't wrestle, and all that stuff? Zelina, I have heard all the comments. And as far as you're concerned to try and separate me and Charlotte, it's not going to work. Me and Char have a strong bond. And nothing you say is going to change that. Exactly. So get out of here before I decide to be selfish and take something that you have worked hard for. Only if you knew, Charlotte. Good luck tonight, girls. The AAA Rihanna de Rihanna's champion Zelina still trying to drive a wedge between Alexa. Still trying to drive a wedge between Charlotte and Alexa. Well, Zelina does like bringing out the dark side in everyone. And here comes a bunch of so-called good people. The following contest is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, the team of Jesse Woods and Ashley Johnson. The Good People. They are a bunch of good people, Cole Bateman. They have never cheated once in their life. Oh, please. They always take advantage of the rules whenever they need to. Yeah, they claim they're good people. They represent their countries with honor and respect. But yet all they have ever done is break the rules. They never break the rules. So stupid that Dakota's injuries are being compared to Seth. How is that comparable? Oh, all because Dakota said some comments that fans didn't like her saying. Oh no, she said there's a ceiling in WWE, so now fans are calling her injury prone. And their opponents. And their opponents. They are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Nessa and Alba Fire, the Raging Wave, because Seth gets injured just as much, if not, but he's not injury prone. No, fans are calling Dakota injury prone, all because she said some comments that certain fans didn't like her saying. Because certain fans said that there's a ceiling in WWE and she was under a seal and she was stuck in a certain ceiling. Like how Michael P.S. Hayes said the same thing about Chelsea Green. She has a ceiling on her. We'll see, Isabel. But yeah, it's just funny to me that fans get so upset just because a wrestler gives their own opinion. Michael P.S. Hayes is dumb. Yeah, publicly burying one of your own talent, even if I don't like Chelsea Green, just publicly burying one of your own talents on Unreal is just, no pun intended, unreal. It's just unreal you would bury one of your own talent on your own show. Like how everyone gets upset at CM Punk when he gave his opinion. What, when he left 10 years ago? Yeah. I mean, more people supported CM Punk because, you know, a certain old man was running the company at the time. Now, Alba Fire and Nessa have held these titles for at least a couple of months. You know, Graves, what are your thoughts on Nessa's new attitude that she has shown over these last several months? You know, I absolutely love it. I love that Nessa... No, when he left AEW, but that too. I mean, I don't think insulting Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks is an opinion. Or saying "Cry Me a River" about something that Jack Perry said. I don't think that's really an opinion either. I think that's more trying to start something, but that's just my opinion. And he also said some mean things, and he also said some bad things about Hangman Page too. Oh, and Nessa, you know, I love this new version of Nessa. This new mean version of Nessa is exactly what Nessa needed. For the longest time, she was just a naive little girl that just loved the WWE Universe. But no matter how hard she tried to impress, the WWE Universe to prove that she could wrestle, to prove that she can wrestle, to prove that she can, without a shadow of a doubt, be a good athlete, the fans just never accepted it. The fans just always believed Nessa was just hired for her looks, not because of her talent in the ring. And Nessa last season became the Women's World Champion, and fans still did not accept her as a wrestler. So I just think over time Nessa just finally got fed up. Just finally got absolutely fed up with all the nonsense from the fans and just snapped. Yeah, Nessa has shown a real mean streak has shown a real new mean streak. She has, and she also said she isn't changing who she is. She also told the WWE Universe that they get nothing. They get no new changes of Nessa. Nessa is not changing her style, not changing her look. She's changing nothing about herself because the WWE Universe just didn't accept who she was. Oh! And Alba Fire in control here as the good people are on the back foot here. Gory Bomb and Ashley Johnson saving the matchup. Jesse Woods and Ashley Johnson know what it means to be women's tag team champions. They've held these titles on 2 different occasions. They'll be looking to become 3-time tag team champions if they can pull off a win here tonight against Alba Fire and Nessa. Springboard drop kick, tag made, and here comes Ashley. What does the submission specialist Ashley Johnson have in store? Oh, wait a minute, and here comes Nessa now. And here comes Nessa. Oh, and Nessa just got slammed for her troubles. And now Nessa, who's not even legal here. Nessa's not even the legal competitor. Oh, being assaulted by Ashley. And now look at Alba Fire. Oh. And Alba from behind. Nick Aldis' entrance just got revealed. They must be making the GMs playable. And then we later find out they're not playable. And oh, there's the tie wave, and there's the tie wave, and now Nessa heads up to the top rope. Oh, and there's the raging wave to retain the titles, and Jesse saves the match. Jesse Woods saving her partner, and now Jesse Woods finds herself in trouble. And now look at this. Oh, look at this now. Now Jesse Woods and Ashley Johnson. Now Jesse Woods and Nessa going at it on the outside. And oh, big overhead German, but big overhead German. And now elbow, look, and now Nessa. Oh, look at this, and now and Ashley raking the eyes of Alba Fire. And now the submission, in trouble, and Alba taps. Ashley Johnson and Jesse Woods are the new tag team champions. The good people are on top of the SmackDown Women's Tag Team Division. Here are your winners and new Women's Tag Team Champions, Ashley Johnson and Jesse Woods. I absolutely love this. The good people on top of the Women's Tag Team Division here on SmackDown. All is right. All is right in the world, and there you see Kathy and Mary watching backstage as they clap Ashley and Jesse on becoming the new tag team champions. They also had to cheat Ashley raked the eyes of Alba Fire to get her caught in the London Bridge. It doesn't matter how they did it. They are the new tag team champions. Congratulations to Ashley and Jesse. They are now 3-time Women's Tag Team Champions. They now tie Kathy and Mary with the most reigns. That's right! We are now Women's Tag Team Champions. Ashley, Jesse, congratulations on your win. Thank you, Byron. Thank you. And Byron, we proved once and for all why we are good people. Good people don't cheat. Good people get rewarded. Good people get rewarded. And that's what happened to us tonight. Alba and Nessa are bad people. We are good people, and we proved once and for all why good people are rewarded. And we did it fair and square. Look at our titles, Byron. We did it fair and square. Just look at our titles. Huh? Wow, girls, take a chill. You know, Zah, I think those tag team titles would look good on us too. Soul, you and your little friend who you're clearly using and taking advantage of. You know, Soul, if you're really such a good friend to Zarya, why do you keep stealing all her opportunities, huh? You see, real friends like me and Ashley, we don't steal our friends' opportunities. How many times have you stolen Zarya's opportunities? You know, Zarya, you shouldn't be wasting your time with a surfing loser like Sol Ruka. Do you know what I can do? I can snatch your souls. Because all it takes is one soul snatcher, and I can always snatch your soul. Didn't you two steal Mary and Kathy's opportunities? Oh. We don't steal anything, Zarya. We earned them. You want to try and snatch our souls? Then what? That ain't gonna happen in a million years, Soul. Let's go, Ash. Let's go celebrate. Well, Ashley and Jesse celebrating their big title win, but it looks like Sol Ruka and Zarya have their eyes glued to the women's tag team titles. Well, you know what? Ashley and Jesse are correct. How often has Sol Ruka stolen Zarya's opportunities? Raise your fist. Raise your fist. And it's time to raise your fist with the Motor City Machine Guns. The following contest is a tag team match. And it's for the World Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, the team of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. But I wish they would get used more. I don't think moving them to Raw will get them used more. WWE don't care about the tag division on either Raw or SmackDown. Dun 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 And their opponents, representing the Death Riders, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders. Well, as we've mentioned before in the past, Jon Moxley and Renee Young, we haven't heard from them since WrestlePalooza, since CM Punk and AJ Lee defeated them at WrestlePalooza. Yeah, we haven't heard anything about Mox or Renee since then, but the War Raiders have kind of been going it alone without them. But I mean, look, you cannot argue that the War Raiders have become far more dangerous ever since they aligned themselves with Jon Moxley to form the Death Riders. It's so weird to have a group like the Death Riders, but only Jon Moxley is the face. Everybody else in the group are heels. I just find that very, very bizarre and weird. And now Alex Shelley started things off here with the big man Ivar. And Ivar with a big old headbutt. And, oh man, vicious knee strike. And, oh, and Alex Shelley with a super kick. And now Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley are former World Tag Team Champions. They have held these titles before, and they've made it very clear. They said they are sick and tired of the War Raiders running roughshod over the tag division, and they claim tonight they are going to save the tag team titles from the War Raiders. Oh, look out! Look at this here. Oh, and there's the Ragnarok by the War Raiders. The War Raiders with a vicious move to Chris Sabin. Motor City. Motor City. Motor City. What if we turn Motor City heel, Sean? What if we turn Motor City heel? Would that get them on TV more? What about a heel turn? What about a heel turn? Would that get them on TV? No. And Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley now trying to outspeed. I still want that Bianca heel turn. Yeah, never gonna happen. Because WWE are too afraid to turn her heel. And oh! Shelley with that spike DDT. If I'm Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, I'd basically utilize our speed. I would utilize their speed to make sure that the War Raiders, don't do stuff like that. Oh, vicious knee strike. Gotta have Bianca face for the kids, man. We gotta care about the kids. Yeah, but that's what the Yeaterman is for. Ain't that what Jey Uso's for? He and the Chuck E. Cheese kids. He yeets with the Chuck E. Cheese. That's what BC says. Yeeterman yeets with all the 5-year-olds. And oh, look at that running! Look at that running crossbody. And oh man, Shelley was trying to make a tag to Chris Sabin, but Ivar trying to make the tag, but the War Raiders keeping Alex away from the corner of Chris Sabin. This is a good strategy. I really saw a clip of the yeeting being defended. It's like, if you don't like yeeting, then you don't like entertainment. Does he? Yeah. Most of the time, yeah. Sometimes he'll talk about AEW, sometimes he'll talk about TNA. The only time he talked about NXT was when that Mariah May botch happened. And tag! And Shelley finally makes the tag, and here comes Sabin. Oh! Down goes Ivar. Look at Sabin, look at this! Sabin has turned the tide of this match. Big drop kick. Sabin has single-handedly turned the tide. Has single-handedly turned the tide of this match around. Oh, and now the Machine Guns may have their opportunity here. And Ivar makes the save. And Ivar saving his partner. And see you later, Ivar. Thanks for coming. Oh, and Eric. And Eric with that running drop kick from out of nowhere on Sabin. And a kick out. Instead of correcting their mistake, they have her in a feud with Jada Park. They have her in a feud with Jada. Well, that's WWE 101 for you. And Sabin takes out Ivar. Sabin takes out Ivar. And now the War Raiders might be in trouble here. Here it is, the Skull and Bones! The Skull and Bones! The Skull and Bones! New champs! Raise your fist! Raise your fist! New champs! Raise your fist! Here are your winners and new World Tag Team Champions, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin! Raise your fist! Raise your fist! The World Tag Team titles have left the clutches of the Death Riders. Chris Sabin turned the tide of the match. Ivar got taken out, and then the Skull and Bones to Ivar, to Eric, excuse me, and the Motor City are two-time World Tag Team Champions. Raise your fist for the new World Tag Team Champions. Ivar and Eric are going to have a lot of explaining to do when Jon Moxley and Renee Young return, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, next chapter, Pokemon Masters EX. Adds Brock and Misty. February 16. Oh, that's today. Cool. Can you believe Trish Stratus? Once hoping Carmella beats me, Jordan. But don't. That old lady is gonna regret that mistake. Because she and everybody knows that my heart don't quit for anyone. Carmella's gonna make me tap out? Not gonna happen. Once I'm done with Carmella, I am gonna go fight Asuka and become Women's World Champion. Because I want everybody to see my face. I mean, we could also go for the tag titles. Tag titles? No disrespect, Jordan, but I'm above that. I'm above that. The only title I want is the Women's World Championship. Buffalo, New York will learn why I'm the best Australian wrestler on the planet. Let's go. Let's go, Jordy. Now hit my music. The good one. Ah, the boys and the bronze and the common king. The bronze and the bronze and the bonus G. But man, is she impressive. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall. Making her way to the ring, being accompanied by the Juggernaut, Jordan Grace. From Melbourne, Australia, she is the self-proclaimed best Australian wrestler on the planet. The woman with a heart that won't quit, Indy Hartwell. Quit. Hard to lose when the heart won't quit. Figure the stars is shining. Well, here comes a woman with a heart that won't quit, but also an ego so big and an ego that is so massive. Well, Indy Hartwell's got all the reasons to have an ego. Fabulous. I'm bad. Fabulous. Yes. Diamonds on my neck. Yes, I'm fabulous. And her opponent from Staten Island, New York. She is the most beautiful woman in WWE, Carmella. Well, calm down. Well, before you go crazy, Graves, just take a chill pill. I cannot wait to see my wife get revenge on that arrogant woman who stole her championship opportunity. The truth of the matter is that Remember, Cole, Indy was once the chosen one. And it was once the chosen one. Yeah, that now belongs to Roxanne Perez. Indy sucks. Indy sucks. Indy sucks. Indy sucks. Indy sucks. Indy sucks. And the Buffalo fans letting Indy Hartwell knows that she sucks. Oh. I saw this video and I found it interesting. It was from a YouTube channel called Marky D. He basically runs over He basically goes over a wrestler's short career or like a short run. And he did a video on Mandy Rose's NXT Women's title reign, and he ended up liking the title run. He ended up liking her title run and said it was one of the better reigns of it was one of the better women's title reigns of that era. And I'm just like, oh man, a lot of people on the internet aren't going to agree with you because everyone called it one of the worst, which is stupid. It was definitely a good reign. Only pinned twice in 418 days. But yeah, he really liked her reign. And he also called her a good worker, that she could work with a different variety of wrestlers. Good. And now Carmella gaining the early advantage here against Indy. I saw on SmackDown Hotel, original on Grande turned heel on AAA, but is a face in WWE, and El Grande Americano is a heel on WWE, but is a face in AAA. I know, that is just so confused. That is what you call confusing your audience. And now Indy Hartwell has just turned the tide of this matchup. Jordan Grace just distracted Carmella, and that allowed Indy. Oh, Indy to drop her with the Indy down under, and now look at Indy. Oh, not entirely sure what that was. Oh, look out! Oh, look at this! The beautiful lock, and there's the beautiful lock. Like with Indy, she's a face in TNA, but a heel elsewhere. Yeah, it's sort of similar. Well, Indy Hartwell found herself in a little bit of trouble there, but Jordan Grace was able to save Indy Hartwell there. Oh! Oh, and there's the super kick. And there's the big super kick, and now look at this, and now the referee's distracted. Now finally the referee turns his attention around. And Indy kicked out. And Carmella, oh look at this! And Carmella just took out Jordan Grace. I don't know how wise that. I don't know how smart that was. Oh! And Indy Hartwell just like that turns the tide back. And thanks to that distraction by Jordan Grace, that allowed Carmella to regain the advantage. Jordan Grace distracting Carmella had Indy Hartwell beat. But thanks to Jordan Grace's interference, Indy Hartwell has now regained the advantage in this matchup. Oh, and a big superplex. I'm the best Australian wrestler on the planet. And now Indy Hartwell with a flying drop kick. And Carmella kicks at it too. And now Indy Hartwell. And now Indy has turned the tide of this matchup around. Carmella now in big trouble here. Now Carmella in big trouble, and Mella able to get free. And now Indy Hartwell trying to gain the momentum here, but Carmella turning the tides of this match again. Oh, just when it looked like Carmella was going to regain the advantage, Indy Hartwell gets back on top of Carmella. And Indy drops Mella. Covers for the win. And a kick out. And Indy Hartwell going back into the corner again. Indy Hartwell looks back into the corner and hits that flying elbow right to the back of the neck of Carmella, and Carmella kicks out. And Indy Hartwell getting frustrated. Indy Hartwell getting frustrated, and Carmella counters. Oh, arm drag! And Carmella now starting to feel it. And now Carmella now starting to feel the momentum, starting to feel the wave of the momentum turning. And now looking for the code of silence, or the beautiful lock as she calls it. But Indy Hartwell avoiding and boots Carmella in the face. And now Carmella heads up to the top rope, and a massive crossbody to the outside as Indy Hartwell once again regains momentum in this match. And now Indy Hartwell grabbing Carmella for the it hurts donut. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell's Trish Stratus doing out here? That is Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. What are you doing out here? And Jordynne Grace now. Go back to NXT. And Trish Stratus, who was insulted by Indy Hartwell on the pre-show earlier, is now attacking Jordynne Grace. What the hell are you doing out here? Indy Hartwell can't believe what she's seeing. Trish Stratus, who's a part of the NXT brand. And Carmella taking advantage. Carmella taking advantage of the situation given to her. Trish Stratus taking out Grace. Oh man, and now the code of silence. The beautiful lock on Indy, and Indy taps. Carmella submits Indy. Here is your winner via submission, Carmella. Why did Trish Stratus get involved? This was none of her business. Well, Indy Hartwell made fun of Trish. Made fun of Trish at the start. Made fun of Trish on the pre-show, and now Jordynne Grace attacking Carmella, and now here comes Stratus, and Stratus with the chick kick. The thank me kick to Jordynne Grace. And Indy Hartwell and Jordynne Grace retreating. Indy Hartwell and Jordynne Grace retreating. Oh, it's time to rock and roll. Trish Stratus was invited here tonight. Indy Hartwell poked fun of her on the pre-show earlier, and I guess you could say Trish Stratus got herself a little bit of payback on Indy for her comments. Danny, I'm done with Ava. I'm focusing on Dakota and the Netflix championship. The name's Daniel. I don't care. So, you are going to book me in a match on Raw for the Netflix championship. It's official. You've got your match. The title will be on the line on Raw. Thank you, Danny. I knew you'd see things my way. And soon you'll be looking at your next Netflix champion. And Danny, I'm the chosen one. It's Daniel. Well, Roxanne Perez gets her Netflix championship match on Raw tomorrow on Monday. That's gonna be awesome. Dun, 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 dun. This is my brutality. Bam, 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 boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Look at my eyes and I really lie. Dun, 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 dun. Look at my eyes and I really lie. Look at my eyes and I really lie. Bam, 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 bam. We go from all the devils in me. I still feel the brothers starters to me. I still show. I take your soul in your sleep. I'm evil. There's no escaping from me. Bam, 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 bam. This is my brutality. Ding, ding, ding. The following is a tag match for the Women's World Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, the team of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, the brutality of the Sky. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky making their way to the ring, looking to capture the Women's World Tag Team titles. I'll tell you one thing, these two are a force to be reckoned with. Dun 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 all hail the Queen. Dun, 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 dun. And their opponents, the team of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, the Women's World Tag Team Champions, the Allies of Convenience. Dun, 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 dun. Charlotte and Alexa won the titles at SummerSlam, defeating the Bella Twins. They even defeated the Bella Twins in a rematch at WrestlePalooza. This is only their second month in as champions. And over those last several months of them teaming together, every team from the likes of the Bella Twins, Rhea and Io, and even earlier we saw Zelina Vega all question the friendship between Charlotte and Alexa. Yeah, everyone just does not believe that these two are really friends. Well, Alexa said earlier, told Zelina that they have a strong bond and they are stronger together. Charlotte also admitted that, yeah, she doesn't like sharing the spotlight, but the one person she is okay with sharing the spotlight with is Alexa. Do you think she really means that? But do you really think she means that, though? Think of it like this. Do you think Charlotte really means that? Or do you think she's just saying that to try and make Alexa feel comfortable, knowing that she is okay with sharing the spotlight with somebody else? We know what Charlotte is all about. She's a 14-time world champion, for crying out loud. Well, Io Sky, a former Money in the Bank holder, a former women's champion. Rhea Ripley, a former two-time women's world champion, shares the longest reign with Bayley of 380 days. Io sucks. Io sucks. Io sucks. Kiss it. And Io letting the WWE Universe know to kiss it. Tag made, and here comes the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. And the Eradicator. Oh man, Rhea Ripley with a vicious knee strike. Alexa Bliss finds herself in trouble as Io and Rhea gain the early advantage. Oh, against Alexa. Sometimes they say gaining the early advantage usually leads to your victory. Now Alexa Bliss has a chance to prove that here. Oh, look out, looking for the Abigail DDT. But Rhea quickly counted out of it into an abdominal stretch. And Rhea quickly counted out of it into an abdominal stretch. And now Alexa, runs into a spin slam by Ripley. This is our brutality. Oh, Alexa moved out of the way. Rhea was gonna splash Alexa, but now Alexa. And look at it, and now a back and forth, and Alexa Alexa slapping the face of the Eradicator. I don't know how brave that is, to slap the face of the Eradicator. Alexa Bliss, paying heavily for it. Rhea Ripley dominating Alexa Bliss here, and Charlotte just in time saved it. She knew her partner was in trouble. Wait a second here. And, a riptide to Charlotte Flair. AI must use finisher on the wrong person because I must be stupid. I'll tell you, this is a great strategy from the challengers. This is a great strategy from the challengers. Keep wearing Alexa down. Look at this. And Rhea Ripley fighting with Charlotte on the outside. And this is great strategy by the challengers. This is great strategy by the challengers, and Charlotte getting taken out again. You gotta hand it to the challengers. Rhea and Io have got a brilliant strategy. Just wear down Alexa Bliss. Dominate Alexa Bliss. They are in full control of this tag team match. They're in full control of this tag match. And now Alexa takes down Io. And with vintage Bliss. and Rhea Ripley. And now Alexa, look at this. And now Alexa, oh, with the DDT. Alexa with the DDT, taking Ripley out of the equation. And Charlotte, what are you doing? What? Oh, wait a minute, a bit of miscommunication. What is Charlotte doing? Charlotte was, and there's the Abigail DDT. I think Charlotte was more concerned with Ripley on the outside. I think she was more concerned with Ripley on the outside. Get in! Sorry. And now Charlotte and Alexa finally tags in Charlotte. Alexa was so desperate to get a tag. Was so desperate earlier to get a tag. And when Alexa finally had that chance to get that tag, Charlotte just basically ignored her just to try and take care of Ripley. Oh, wait a minute now. Io Sky has Charlotte Flair. Oh, Spanish Fly. And now Io sees her opportunity. And now Charlotte Flair now being worn. And now Charlotte Flair now being worn down. Tag made. Oh. And Charlotte now trying to maintain the momentum. Oh, look at this. And now Alexa with a drop kick. Alexa Bliss with a drop kick. And now Charlotte. Inadvertent tag there. And Ripley. And Ripley now. Ah. And now Ripley now sees her opening. You're done, Charlotte. And now Rhea, what does Rhea Ripley, what does the Eradicator have in store here? Yep. Must stupidly use my finisher on the wrong person. Yep. And now Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte tried to gain an advantage there. And look at this. Oh, wait a minute. And now Ripley. Oh, Riptide. And Ripley with a Riptide. And look at this. Oh, over the moonsault combo. And Io got Riptide and a Riptide over the moonsault combo. Bliss is down and out. New Women's World Tag Team Champions. Look at my eyes and a river lie. Wow. I have never seen a one-sided domination in a title match. That was pure domination by Rhea and Io. Here are your winners and new Women's World Tag Team Champions, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. That was pure dominance. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky dominated this whole match. Charlotte tried to gain the advantage. Alexa got taken out. And then a Riptide moonsault combo. And then Ripley stacks Charlotte up for the pin and the win. New tag team champions. Unbelievable. What pure domination. I'm sorry, Lexi. Come on, let's go to the back. And now the embrace by Charlotte and Alexa. Oh, look out! Oh! Alexa Bliss just dropped Charlotte Flair with the Abigail DDT! And now And now Alexa Bliss. And now the Twisted Bliss to Charlotte. Oh my God. Alexa Bliss just assaulted her partner, her friend. And look at that, and look who's back. The Goddess has, we are done. And the Goddess has made her return. The Twisted Goddess. Alexa Bliss shocking the world. Has just shocked the world. But once again, I just need to remind you that Charlotte and Alexa were dominated throughout that entire match. And even when they made a slight comeback, it felt like Alexa just got frustrated. And there you see him, and there you see the phenomenal AJ Styles. Why, Alexa? She was your friend. She wasn't my friend. Shut up. And there he is, the phenomenal AJ Styles, getting ready for his high-profile main event match. AJ Styles says he has one final world title run left in him. But the question remains, will he be able to do it? Can he take down Seth Rollins and become the new WWE champion? We're about to find out as our main event is next. Alexa, what was that all about? Charlotte was your friend. Why did you attack her like that? Jackie, get out of my face. What are you looking at, Becky? Honestly, I should have known. When you declined my offer to join my team, should have known you were up to something. Oh yeah? Well, what are you going to do about it, Bex? Why don't you go ask Charlotte to join your War Games team? I'm pretty sure she would not be interested. Give me that attitude again. Give me that attitude again, Alexa. And I'll slap you around, you dope. Oh yeah? Do I need to remind you I was the one that beat you for the SmackDown Women's title? Or do you need a reminder? Oh. Oh. A little tension there between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. Yeah, Becky was going to try and get Alexa and Charlotte to join her War Games team, but now after Alexa's actions, she can't do that now. Yeah, I am honestly appalled by the actions of Alexa Bliss. But here comes a man who believes he's got one final world title run left in him. The following contest is set for one fall, and is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles. I love you too, Isabel. Will the phenomenal one become a 3-time WWE champion? We will find out as he takes on Seth Rollins in our main event here at Over the Limit. Well, AJ Styles said that he challenged Seth Rollins because he said he's got one more WWE title run left in him before he retires next season. And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, representing the Vision, he is the WWE Champion, Seth Rollins. All the rest of the Vision obviously not out here with Seth Rollins, but I tell you this, Grayson Waller tried to enroll into the Vision. He tried to enroll into the Vision because he wanted to join. Not sure why he would, but he was trying to anyway. But he was given the goal to take out AJ Styles. And if he could do that, he would join the Vision, but that ultimately didn't end up happening. And there you see it, the WWE Championship being raised. As AJ Styles, AJ Styles on the pre-show earlier said that he knows that this could very well be his final opportunity ever to become the undisputed WWE Champion. And that's why he said that he wants to have one final run with the gold before he eventually retires. And let's not forget, AJ Styles let's not forget, we've got 2 months left in season 12. We've only got 2 months left. We've got War Games. We've got War Games coming up. We've got War Games coming up. NXT Deadline coming up as well. The final PLE for NXT, and Saturday night's main event. One of the last premium shows of season 12. So AJ Styles has only got a couple of months left before he eventually decides to hang it up, and that's why AJ says that he does feel tonight could very well be his final chance to capture the top prize in WWE. And now Seth chain wrestling with AJ Styles. AJ Styles. A little bit of chain wrestling to start things off here between these two guys. AJ Styles. And the WWE Universe rallying for AJ Styles. And now look at this. And now into a little bit of an arm wrench here. Now Seth Rollins trying to get out of this predicament. And he does. And AJ Styles gets out of that predicament. And now AJ Styles. with clubbing blows. AJ Styles with that beautiful combination. AJ Styles with that beautiful combination. Oh, wow. Beautiful move by Styles. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Oh, and AJ went to spring off the ropes, but Seth Rollins stopped AJ dead in his tracks. And now look at this painful submission locked in here by Rollins, and AJ slips out of it. And AJ slips out of it immediately. Oh, springboard 450. And AJ Styles at the springboard 450 splash. Oh, and Seth gets the shoulders up. This is a high stakes main event match. This is a high stakes main event match, and now pedigree. Yeah, this is high stakes. Styles knows this could be his last chance. Styles knows this is his last chance to ever try to become WWE champion. Now look at this now. Seth Rollins in trouble, and there's the Styles clash. Is AJ Styles going to become WWE champion? Oh, kick out. Just in time there by Rollins, and Rollins just barely got the shoulders up. Oh, look out. And now Seth Rollins and a curb stomp. A curb stomp to Styles to crush his dream. And AJ kicks out. Seth was looking to crush the dreams of the Phenomenal One. Oh, running drop kick by Styles. And now Seth Rollins sends himself into the corner. What kind of tricks does the Visionary have in store? Well, AJ Styles now sends him into the corner. Oh, and Hurricanrana off the top. Sense of urgency there by Styles. Goes into the cover and a kick out. This coming Monday on Raw is going to be the beginning of the WWE United States Championship Tournament. Braun Breaker vacated the United States title due to suffering a hernia injury. Speedy recovery to Braun Breaker. But also this coming Monday on Raw, we'll have a 6-women's tag team match as the Empress Empire's Asuka, Julia, and Hikaru Uzani will take on Billie Kay and Tay Lemma after what happened on the pre-show. Billie Kay just will not stop making jokes about the Empress, and now she's paying for it. Oh, an alley-oop throw there by Rollins. And Rollins now sees his opportunity. He now sees his chance. Sends Styles into the corner. I think he was going for the buckle bomb. Yeah, I think he was thinking buckle bomb. Oh! Oh, Seth was thinking. Wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Seth Rollins was looking for the Styles clash. Seth Rollins was looking for the Styles clash. Phenomenal forearm. Seth got caught. 1, 2. Oh, so close again. Oh, we almost had a brand new WWE champion. Oh, how heartbreaking that was for Styles. How heartbreaking that was. This is awesome. Oh, I wholeheartedly agree with the WWE Universe. This match has truly been awesome. Our main event here at Over the Limit. AJ Styles wants to have one final run as WWE champion before he retires. But he's got to get past the Visionary to do so. Oh, wait a second. Oh, to the outside. Seth Rollins made a crucial mistake, and Styles looking to make Rollins pay. Rollins is in trouble, guys. look at this. Seth's in trouble. Phenomenal. Oh, Styles Clash. Will that do it? 1, 2. New champ. Oh my God, he's done it. AJ Styles has done it. Oh my God, he did it. Oh, that I want none. No, that I want none. Here is your winner and new WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. I can't believe it. AJ Styles has done it. We have a new WWE Champion here tonight. And oh, look out. Hey, there's the Vision. And there's Bronson Reed. And Nathan Fraser. What the hell? And there's the rest of the Vision. What the hell are they doing out here? And here come the rest of the Vision. What the hell are they doing out here? And now Rollins. And now the rest of the Vision beating the hell out of AJ Styles. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? And look at this. And now the Vision destroying AJ Styles. They're destroying AJ Styles. And now Seth Rollins puts the title down. If I can't have it, then you can't either. Oh, look out. Oh, and a stomp on the title belt. A stomp on the title belt. The Vision have just destroyed the Phenomenal One. You gotta be kidding me. They have just destroyed the Phenomenal One. And the Vision have done their damage to AJ Styles. Seth Rollins leaving with Reed and Fraser. Ego. Oh, no. No, not now. Wait a minute. Here comes Ethan Page. No, not now. Not now. It's Ethan Page. It's Ethan Page. I'm crashing in. No, come on. Not like this. Ethan Page has come out and he's cashing in his Money in the Bank contract. Oh my God. AJ Styles has no idea what the hell's just happened. No, come on, not like this. Not like this. Ladies and gentlemen, hurry up, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan Page is officially cashing in his Money in the Bank contract. Hurry up. Ethan Page is just telling the announcer to get on with it. No, come on, not like this. Ding, 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 and the bell has sounded. The bell has sounded. The bell has sounded. The bell is wrong. This match is now official. No, come on. This can't go like this. AJ Styles struggling to get to his feet. Styles is struggling to his feet. And now Ethan Page looking to take advantage of a vulnerable AJ Styles. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. And now Ethan Page looking to take advantage of a vulnerable AJ Styles who just went through a hard-fought match. And now Ego's Edge. And there's the Ego's Edge. No, not like this. 1, 2. Ethan Page is WWE Champion. Ego. Gotta kill her with a smile. Ego. Here's your winner and new WWE Champion, Ethan Page. We are now in the era of Ego. Ethan Page, you gotta be kidding me. I cannot believe what has just happened. I cannot believe what has just happened here tonight, here at Over the Limit. AJ Styles did it. he became the brand new WWE champion, and then the Vision beat the hell out of him. And then Ethan Page took advantage of the situation, delivered the Ego's Edge to AJ Styles, and we once again have a new WWE champion. You gotta kill it with a smile. The era of Ego is officially upon us. Ego. Gotta kill it with a smile. You may not like it, Cole. You may not like it, Bateman. But we are now in a new era. And that era is Ego. And you gotta kill it with a smile. Congratulations, Ethan Page. My God, what a chaotic end to Over the Limit. Ethan Page is the new WWE champion.